Many of us know that doing a weekly review helps achieve our goals. When we consistently do a weekly review, it helps achieve and make progress towards our goals. But one of the things many of us struggle with is how do we fit in time for a weekly review amidst everything that's going on in our busy schedules? And so, a simple reframing of the weekly review and planning process has helped me compress my weekly review into 30 minutes. Now, I used to take a lot of time, sometimes even an hour, 90 minutes to do a weekly review. And because it took me that long, I never did it regularly. It would happen maybe every couple of weeks, maybe once a month. And so, the simple, powerful reframe I want to share with you is when you look at this image behind me, the weekly review has basically two clear, distinct processes or steps. There's this week, and then there is next week. And that's pretty much all you need to know. You got to review this week and you need to plan next week. Now, when you review this week, there are three things to do. The first, go through and identify what are the key results you've achieved this week. Second, look for wins. What are the things you can celebrate that you've achieved this week? And third, what are some things you have learned? Where were there some gaps, some opportunities for growth and learning? So capture the learnings also. So it's really simple. For this week, for your current week, when you do the weekly review, look at key results, wins, and learnings. And when you look at next week, what you want to look at is, again, just three things. What are the key results you want to achieve next week? Okay, identify the what matters most and block that time. So that's time blocks. Block that time on your schedule for next week. And finally, identify and all the key meetings that you need to prepare for next week or key deliverables that you need to prepare for next week. So that's part three. So again, the next week preparation and planning has three clear parts. What are the key results you want to achieve? Block the time for achieving those key results and identify any meetings that you need to work on. Now, a lot of source documents that we typically have will help you do a weekly review for this week and a planning for next week. You can look at your calendar, you can look at your email, you can look at your notes if you use Apple Notes or Evernote, documents that you've worked on this week, and finally, if you use some kind of a tasks manager. So, again, what I would emphasize is keeping it really simple. It's about planning, reviewing this week, and planning next week. Now, the only tip I would finally add to help you make this a regular habit is block out time on your calendar to do this every week. And for me, the time that has really worked consistently is 8 a.m. on Sunday mornings. Things are quiet. I don't have anything much planned at that time. So I'm available, I'm focused, I'm energized. I get my cup of coffee, I get some light music going, and I go through my weekly planning and review process in under 30 minutes. In fact, the more I do it, the faster it gets, and often I'm now able to complete it even in 20 minutes. Hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully that's going to inspire you to start this practice and keep going with this practice, because what you do every day helps you achieve the long-term goals. Thank you. Best wishes.